Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday morning. I've got Wednesday cereals. Now, at first, I got this one because it just looks cool. It's got Jenna Ortega on the front of it. Come on. And I mean, cookies and cream. I'm thinking Oreos, so I wasn't gonna not get it. But then later on, I finally got this one because I actually read it. Because when I saw this one, I just saw little fruity looking rings, and I thought Fruit Loops, and I never cared for Fruit Loops. Like, I don't know why. I liked Fruity Pebbles, but I didn't like Fruit Loops. A little different taste. But then I read it and realized it said confetti cake, and I was like, okay. That might actually be good. So, I'm going to try both of them. Now, there's fun facts on the side here. When you woe, you know. Wednesday never blinks in the show. Wednesday's typewriter is from Germany, so the keys are different than ones in English-speaking countries. The Poe Cup team names are based on titles of Edgar Allan Poe stories. In Season 1, Episode 7, Uncle Fester mentions the Kalamazoo job. Kalamazoo is a real city in Michigan, just 21 miles from Cereal City, home of Kellogg cereals. Wednesday was born on Friday the 13th, so she shares a birthday with Jason Voorhees. They get one for Fangfield Enid's Fun Facts. When Enid wolfs out, she stays fashionable with pink and blue fur and multicolored claws. Enid and the actress who plays her are both fans of K-pop music. I could see that. Enid wears pink shoelaces with her Nevermore Academy uniform. Enid's first words to Wednesday were, "Howdy, Roomy." My plan was to do these. Well, that one, because I had that one. I was going to do it right after the. I don't think. Maybe I had both of them at this point. I was going to do it the day after I did the Meal of Misfortune from Wendy's. Wednesday's Meal of Misfortune from Wendy's. But I didn't get around to it. So here it is. But it's in time for, the Season 2. Oh, excuse me. The Season 2 drop of... Oh. Wow. Okay. The Season 2 drop of Part 2. So, let's get... Excuse me. So let's get this... I'll start with Enid. Color changing milk. Purple color changing milk. So this should be interesting. I don't want to mess these up because I'm probably going to keep the boxes. Oh man, it smells so good. It smells like cake batter. I'm not going to do a whole lot because, again, I've got 2 different ones here to eat, so. let's. What? What? Wonder how long it takes for the milk to turn purple. Yeah, it's already changing. Right now, it's almost a gray color, kind of like the sauce from Wendy's. I'll only get a bite of this. These are good. Yeah. It isn't. It isn't like real birthday cakey or confetti cake, but pretty good. And it's not sweet, like overly sweet. I'd go with it. The milk, I wouldn't call it really purple. It's I don't know. Probably won't even be able to see it. It's not like purple. It's kind of like a grayish, slight lavender, maybe. I don't know. Now, let's find out what Wednesday tastes like. We've tasted in it. No, I was wrong. Yep, feels so right. This looks horrible. I love it because I mean it suits her. These look kind of terrible. They look like little. It looks like, let's be honest, it looks like rabbit shit or something, goat shit. I don't know. And then little marshmallows in the shape of, I guess, supposed to be coffins, kind of like diamond shaped, sort of. But is this marshmallows? It looks like little marshmallows. The cereal itself, though, God, it looks. It's on brand. Of course, this milk's just going to turn dark. It's kind of less Oreo tasting to me, less cookies and cream tasting, and kind of tastes actually a little bit more like burnt popcorn. I don't know how. And these are really crunchy at first, and then like it's already turned like really just mushy, soft, quick. However, the flavor has gotten better. I swear that first bite was like, you know, when you put a bag of popcorn in the microwave, some inevitably always burns. And you eat that one piece, it's a little charred and just kind of the texture of it and the taste. That's what that was, that first bite. It was weird. I don't know. Getting better. So, personally, cereal wise, I'm on needed side. I think hers tastes better than Wednesday's. Sorry, Jenna. You're still my favorite. I like her cereal better. Starting to look a little. It is kind of lavender looking. So, it's almost got like a little bit of a coffee flavor, sort of. It got really soft and mushy really quick, though. And the milk is hideous looking. This one's purplish gray. It really is kind of the same color as the, what were they called? The Dips of Dread from Wendy's. I haven't watched season 2 yet. I was waiting for the second part to come out. So I'll be watching it soon. Might even go back and rewatch the first season because I loved it so much. But it's going to take this time to sort of gripe a little bit. It's about the state of like television shows or series in general. I'm from an era where we got our TV shows almost year round. There would be a 4 or 5 month break or something, maybe 6 months, I don't know. You'd have the fall lineup and you'd have your like spring lineup, and it would go. You just have like those few months in between, and I thought that seemed. I used to hate it, cause I'd be like, oh, like the show would end on a cliffhanger. Like take Smallville for example, one of my favorite shows. Smallville would end on a cliffhanger, and it's like, damn, now I've got to wait like all this time to see the next episode, to see what's gonna happen. And shows then were 22 episodes long. So by the time one season was airing, they were already shooting the next season. Like it was constant. And you got a new episode. Face just flew out of my mouth. You get a new episode every week. There might be like a few week break somewhere in between, like halfway through the seasons. Shows them. Now, like, I'm a bit spoiled now with getting all the episodes at once, where I can just binge them. Other than like maybe Disney Plus, where it still does an episode a week, but they're not long seasons. But the wait time nowadays is ridiculous. And yeah, a lot of them, they say, well, it costs more or, whatever. But I don't think, you honestly couldn't tell me that Wednesday costs more in, how many episodes is it? Like maybe 10 episodes? Because seasons now, instead of 20 something episodes, you get 8 to 10, maybe 13. And then your wait time is like forever. Like it started with like Netflix when Daredevil came out, and you got a season, and then like a year later, you get another season, and then like all episodes drop at once. Wednesday, I think, came out in like what 2022, and we just in 2025 got the second season. Like it's ridiculous. So they say higher production, more expensive, all that. There was some pretty expensive shows. Smallville was an expensive show. And each episode looked like a small movie most of the time. And same with this, but I don't know. I just don't understand why they wait so long between seasons now. Even animation, like Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, stuff like that, they still do a pretty good amount of episodes, and it comes out basically the same way TV episodes always have, with the spring and fall seasons. But like Beavis and Butthead came back in what 20? I think it came back in 2022, and we got a season, well, a new movie, then a season, and then the following year another season. 2024, we didn't even get a new season of Beavis and Butthead. We finally get the third season coming this week, first week of August, sometime this week. So yeah, it's just kind of weird how the television landscape has changed with streaming and everything. I don't know. Maybe it's just me griping a little bit, but I just don't like the wait time between it now. It'll take so long. But that's all I have to say about that. First one. It does have a coffee taste to it. Definitely like this one better. This one's just weird. Sometimes it tastes like burnt popcorn. Sometimes it tastes like coffee. Not really much cookies and cream. This isn't even like really confetti cakey. Not real strong flavor, but whatever. I tried both of them. It is what it is. But that's going to be it. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and If you do get these cereals, I mean, you can try both if you want to. I don't know. But if you get them, try them. Let me know if you think this one, if I'm tasting the same thing. Because it's odd. I don't know. But I'll see you next time. And don't forget about Wednesday, season 2. I'm not promoting it. I don't work for Netflix or anything. It's a great show. I look forward to watching the second season. See you later. Maybe I should have said, I hope you have a very gloomy Wednesday.